So why did you decide to make ceramic practice your full-time job?
So at first I thought it would be just a hobby. I liked it as a hobby. But as my first teacher for ceramics anticipated, I was soon caught in this bug, the ceramic bug. That's how experienced potters call it. And I couldn't see myself going through a week without working with clay. And as time passed, it became more and more intense. And at some point, I was asked to start giving classes. So I started giving classes. And then more people wanted to join these classes, so I had to open more classes. And before I knew it, it became a full-time job.
Wow.
Both teaching and working in the studio myself.
Now, you said you do classes, but do you find it more fulfilling to do your own work and sell it, or to teach children to do their own ceramics?
So it comes in waves, like a lot of things in life. In the past, I think I preferred more to work myself and create, and later go and sell my work. Since the pandemic started, the creativity kind of moved away from me.
Plummeted?
Yeah, you could say that. And teaching became something that was much easier to do. And also, I felt the need of people to do something outside their homes in a safe environment. So teaching became a very fulfilling and satisfying thing. So I preferred it more over the past year. Now I'm starting to feel the urge of creativity again, and I like working more than teaching. So it's like a scale, when sometimes one side is a little higher and the other one is a little lower, and then it changes.
Wow. And what do you find so magnificent about clay and its structures?
I'm fascinated by the fact that a bunch of dirt and soil turns into such beautiful functional and decorative pieces and artistic pieces.
Now, do you think you've been able to capture that wonder into your students?
So, if I would be realistic, I would say that definitely there are some of my students are not necessarily into ceramics as much as I would want them to. It was merely a way of going out of the house and practicing some social connections. But I do think that others who didn't necessarily come with a fascination of ceramics became a lot more hooked and addicted thanks to me.
And now, one last question. Now, what would you say is different about your ceramics than compared to the other potters of Palo Alto?
That's a good question. Every artist's goal is to try and distinct his work and give it a special voice or a special character. I want to say, I think that my origins from the Middle East area, from Israel, and as a Jew, and as somebody who traveled around the world and is exposed to a lot of different ancient cultures, I want to say that this is brought into my work, and you could see my origins in it.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.